What up, world? It is your boy, Big Seven. I am back with another one. It has been truly a minute since I've seen my beautiful people. I hope everybody out there is all right. I apologize. Been some time, but you know how it is. Got to get to it. Got to be a responsible parent and get to it. Try to take care of the little ones. So, sometimes that means less videos, at least for me. I know people have this as their main, but me, I got so many things I'm doing right now. So I do apologize, but the messages have been hot. God has been, intuitively giving me messages. So I've been, right there with you guys. And I hope you guys are doing the shadow work still. I hope everybody is getting to what they need to get to and loving themselves. But the messages, man, I got one for y'all tonight or today. What I mean tonight, today, this morning, actually. Um, but like I said, let's hop right into it. Like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. It helps everything over here on this YouTube channel. Throw something in the Cash App if you can. It's all on your heart. I don't ask for any specific price, just what you have on your heart. If you have nothing, that's good too. I still love you. Without further ado, let's get to it. 10 times, guys. 10 times went to their house with the intention on only staying a couple of days. 10 times had a 2-day bag packed. He knocked on the door thinking it was going to be a couple of days. They was going to get their act together. He would be able to leave. 10 times even was phoning his girl. 5 times. He was phoning her. He was like, baby, we about to go on a vacation after I get done with these 2 days. 10 times. That night he was in the shower thinking about the vacay. He was like, long as I got my suit and tie. And the person that came up against you was like, he even know my favorite song. He in the shower was like, long as I got my suit and tie. I'm gonna do it. 10 times up in the shower going to town with the song, man, coming through in the clutch. But he couldn't leave. They didn't want to get their act together. They sitting in the background plotting. They still plotting on you. You have moved forward with your life and these people are still plotting. This person you had in your background still plotting on you. They have yet to at least try to come back and make good on what they did to you. No, because they still think that nobody knows. They still got the thought in their head that nobody knows that they messed over you. Like they playing the victim card to the fullest. Like they going all the way out with the victim card. Like the victim card is played out. Like people even see what they've been doing. Like all of the stuff they've been doing to you. Victim card played out. But they don't care. They don't care. They playing this victim card. Oh, this person did this to me. They was this bad and this is. People can't see it because you move forward with your life. You don't care. You on a different track. You on a different level in your spirituality. You know which way to move. You know how to maneuver. You can't be played right now. People see this. So it's causing them to see the truth in them. See, now you're at a level where God is allowing their inside to be shown on the outside. God is letting all of that ugliness that they got, the ugliness that they had for you show on the outside so people can see it. And they not stopping. That's why 10 times is chilling. That's why 10 times is over their house. He's just chilling. 10 times is a part of the family now. At their house, 10 times got a plate. He's been there for so long. He got a plate. He wasn't expected to be there. His girl called him every day on FaceTime, like, when is you coming home? 5 times to call him, 10 times on the phone, like, baby, when are you coming home? 10 times, like, I can't. God got me here for another couple months. And he hasn't hit me back and told me when I gotta go. But he told me just stay here until things get better. Things ain't getting better, baby. So I gotta chill. She was ready for the V to the K, you know. She got the two. She got the 2 kids, ready to give them to the babysitter 2 times at one time. The 2 little ones, 1 time and 2 times, are all bundled up. While 10 is 10 is out there. He can't leave. He specific orders from God. And they just sitting in the background, don't know what to do because their mindset is stuck on you. See, they thought they was leaving. When they thought they was leaving, they thought they was going to get 10 times the dharma, not the karma. See, but how do you get dharma when you haven't built up any good karma? They left you and thought you was going to be in shambles. See, they thought you needed them. They thought you actually needed them. They was chilling like, man, I leave. I'm going to leave tomorrow. They going to need me. They going to need. See, they was bragging. They was bragging to friends and family about how they was going to leave you. Friends and family was even helping them against you, plot against you for no reason. They had the whole situation planned out. Now they're sitting with more burdens on them. They don't know what to do. Messed up their job. Lied to you several times. Now they can't come back. Did so much to you, playing games behind your back with this other person, trying to pretend there was never no other person. They still right now to this day trying to pretend that there was no one else. Like they just moved on to this person. They been had this person in the background. They probably had this person the whole time they was with you in the background. Just back and forth. That's why they was trying to keep everything under wraps so bad. That's why they wanted you to stay away so bad. That's why they wanted you when they wanted you. See, they was trying to have you come around when they wanted you to come around. But you wasn't doing that. So the back and forth plot wasn't working. So they had to get you out of there. So they had to just leave and ghost. And they thought leaving and ghosting was going, because of the last time they left and ghost, you didn't know what they was about. You wasn't familiar to their games. So you hadn't caught on to their games yet. When you caught on to those games, and you started to see, why they keep coming in and out. Why they like me on certain times, and then after that, I'm the same person. I ain't did nothing. Why it seem like they in and out? Today they sold for the relationship. Next 2 days past, they acting like I did something to them. That's because that other person was getting restless with them. So they needed a way to go sneak out. They needed to act like you was bad, get in an argument with you so they can sneak out to that other person. They knew what they was doing. Now 10 times stuck because now you know the game. You know the game they be trying to run. They sitting there lying to that other person and trying to tell them that you was so bad. They came in telling that other person you was horrible. You treated them so bad. So they can play on the sympathy of that other person. That's how they do it. Now 10 times chilling in the shower. Because they can't get over the fact that you have grown to a place where you can't be touched. And it's not even against them. This is the thing. You've grown to this place against anybody who comes up against you. God has opened up your gift so strong to anybody who tries to come in with that type of energy, they get shut down. People are falling from your life left and right because they're not trying to do the right things in your life. They're not trying to be good people in your life. And you're bringing that good energy. You want to love and be good to people, be an honest person to people. And people don't want to do that to you because they think, see, a lot of people think that good is weak. People don't, see, so many people think they need to look strong. But they think that actually being good is weak. So when they see you actually being good, out here loving people, doing what you got to do, they think it's weak. And when they think that's weak, they think you can be played. So people try to come up against you all the time because they think you can be played. And you can't be played with now. Especially at this time in your life, you're not going to be played with. That playing games with you is over. God has elevated you to a different level. It's over with the games. And they sitting there with 10 times because they can't figure out how to come in with the games. See, the only way to come in is with you now is real. And they keep on trying to plot and think of some type of game to come and get you. And it's not working because God has elevated you and moved you to a different level. And they don't like that. They don't like it. They don't like it because the only way they're gonna come in, see, they don't want to lose. They don't want to be rejected. They don't want nothing. So they're scared to come in actually with the truth. How they played you, how they did you. You already know what they did, but they know that in order to even try to have a conversation with you, they have to come in with it and actually say it, state it, and take accountability for it. They don't want to do that. They want to come in playing games, or they want to come in and take accountability for one thing that they think ain't gonna be as bad to you, so they can get back in. That's what they're trying to do. They plotting all in their heads, and this is why 10 times can't leave their house, because instead of actually changing and getting closer to God, they want to pretend like they close to God. They pretend and act. They put on this show. Go to church all of the time. Make sure the kids are acting like the kids. Oh, I put the kids to bed and I made them pray. All of this stuff. Oh, I go to Bible study every night. Every Wednesday and this and that. This is them. They gotta make it look good. But if they was really actually about that, 10 times wouldn't be sitting with them at Bible study with his Bible. 10 times got his Bible with him too. He's sitting up in the seat like, yeah, I'm with you too, man. 10 times would have been gone. But 10 times right next to him. Why 10 times with him at the church? Because they ain't got no good intentions. They in the church with bad intentions. 10 times right now next to them humming while the pastor is preaching. He like, real low though. It's real low. 10 times is going up, man. He can't leave. He on assignment, man. He can't leave. 10 times keep calling God every day. He like, man, my girl trying to go on a trip. God, man, I'm trying to get away from. God is like, you can't leave yet. They ain't learned their lesson. They need to learn these lessons 10 times. You got to be there to teach them these lessons 10 times. And you got to give it to them 10 times. And 10 is like, my girl 5 keep calling me. God, come on, man. Let me just get a day. Can I go home for a day? God, like, no. I'm going to call you and tell you when you can go home. But they stuck because they thought it was going to work. They thought leaving you was going to get you into a place of depression so bad to where they would be able to come back in whenever they felt like it. This is actually what they was thinking in their head. They was like, you know what? they gonna get to some point in depression where they gonna come back. It's been years. And they still thinking the same way they thought back then because they don't ever change their thought, their train of thinking. They never change it. It just stays the same. That's why they can't grow because it's still the same. They still the same person they was when they left you, when they tried, or you left them. When they tried to leave you, when they thought they was leaving you. But this was set up for God. God set this up for your protection. When that thing ended, that was protection. That was protection. God was like, I'm getting you out of there. Because this person's not changing. They ain't thinking to change. They don't want to change. They want their cake. They want to eat it too. And they want to pretend to people that they the victim and lying while you over here trying to have a good life, raise your kids, loving, doing whatever you needed to do to be good to people. They over here behind the scenes pretending that's their life. Pretending behind you. That's why you kept feeling like, man, why can't things get right? We going to church, we doing this, we doing that. Still, there was a stench behind things because of them. You kept looking, trying to sniff it out. Like, what is this stench? What is this smell, man? Where is it coming from? Because things can never get right. You was like, what is wrong? Like, you was pulling your hair out, wondering like you trying to compromise, you trying to be there, you trying to love this person, and all they do is always mad, always arguing because they had that other person on the side. They had that other person on the side the whole time. They couldn't give you what you needed, and they know it. But instead of actually coming in saying, you know what, I was bad. I couldn't give you what you needed because I was trying to give to 2, 3, 4, 5 people. I couldn't do that. Nope, they ain't gonna do that. That's why 10 times there, because they can't get right. They can't get right. They can't get right. Because the only thoughts going in their head is how they can play you and you did nothing but try to be good to them. This is the only things running in their head. Oh, look, how can I come in? How can I play these games? How can I joke this person? How can I sneak them? How can I sneak back into their life? How can I lie my way back into their life? How can I just... And 10 times sitting right next to him like, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. I'm sorry. 10 times is trying to get home, so he's trying to show them everything to do to get, because 10 times got a vacation waiting. They got the babysitter on speed dial. As soon as he hit the door, he trying to get out. He trying to get on the vacay. As soon as he hit the door at home, but he can't get home. He's stuck because this person ain't learning no lessons. They ain't trying to learn no lessons. As soon as you left, they seen your life elevate. Your life elevated probably when they left, right when they touched the door of leaving, right when God knew that it was done, that you wasn't taking no more, that you was done with this. God started sending in blessings. He was like, here, these is all for you. He couldn't send those blessings in with them there because they would have got blessed with you, and they don't deserve to get blessed with you off of your blessings, but they want your blessings. That's the thing. This is why they mad, because right when they left, they seen those blessings start coming in. And they wanted that. That's why they was trying to stick around, because they knew you was going to get blessed. They knew it. Because of the type of person you were. They knew it. They was like, let me stick around. Because they knew you was a good person. That's why they know they was lying. This is why they hurt. Because they knew they was a liar to people. They knew you was a good person. This is why they mad. Because they like, right when I left, this person started to get everything they needed and wanted. Like, now God set that up perfectly. Because they was there for a long time. But then this is why people don't believe them, because they swear they're swearing so bad that you was such a bad person, but they stayed so long. So why, if you were so bad and you were they trying to make it and spin it like you wouldn't let them leave or something. So what about now? That's how they trying to spin it and make it seem to people like you didn't let them leave. You was bad. You held them hostage. You kept trying to come back in and did it. It don't even look truthful because you don't want nothing to do with them. And people know you living your best life. People know you don't even talk to them. So for them to keep trying to act like it was all you, that people just looking at them like, this person don't even want nothing to do with you. Like this person don't even like you. Like they wasted their time with you. The people can tell, like, dang, they mad at wasting their time because they looking at you like, dang, that person was sitting there. He was fed. She was fed up. He was fed up. I could tell. I could tell they were fed up because they don't want nothing to do with you. They haven't called. There ain't no text. There ain't no messages. There ain't nothing from you. You chilling, living your best life, and this person's still lying on your name. They lying on your top. Lying and telling everybody that you couldn't get enough of them. You were stuck on them and that in the background crying. After they people leave. After they tell all of these lies, crying because their life ain't going to be the same. It's not going to be the same because they don't want no one but you. But they didn't prioritize nothing with you. They didn't care about you. Argued every day. Made it seem like you was doing something to them. Family coming over like you was hurting them or something. Trying to protect them like you was hurting them. You like, I'm the one who need the protection. This person won't change. They won't get right. So when you finally lay down the law, slam down the gavel, it was done, their life went. And it's continuing to go like that. Because instead of doing the work, they don't want to do the work. Their work is trying to destroy those who are actually doing the work. That's what their work is. Let me go and try to destroy the people that are actually doing the work. Where God has them on a path of changing their life and growth and doing the shadow work and becoming the best person that they can become, the best version of them that they can become. Let me go and try to destroy those people. See, they on assignment from the devil and they don't even know it. They on assignment from him and they don't even know it. Because they just living how they know how to live. He clutched onto them at a young age. Yeah, he clutched onto them at a young age, and instead of dealing with that trauma and going and getting that demon or devil out of them, nope, they're working with it. They're working with it because they like the feeling of being on top. See, they're chasing a drug. It's like drug. It's like when you on, they chasing that high. When you're high, you know that first high that people get, they say that's the best one. That's them. They're chasing that high. When they first started destroying people and hurting people, it felt good to them. So that's what they keep chasing. They won't change because they keep chasing that high. And 10 times is stopping them now. It's not the same no more because 10 times is here to stay. 10 times can't even go home. And he blocking out everything they doing to people. He blocking it. So soon as they do it, it's just reversing and coming right back and hitting them 10 times somewhere else. That's why their life is so much. Why do you think they running so much? They trying to pretend and make their life look so good. Telling people I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I got this and I'm doing this. Wearing these clothes and stuff, making it. I got my suit and tie. Trying to make it look good. Trying to make it look good like they really living my best life. They not. But they want that because they think that somehow it's going to get back to you. And you're going to be like, oh, they living like this and it's going to hurt you. But it's not hurting you. You don't care what they do. You don't care who's in their life. You don't care what they do. And this is affecting them every day because they want one or two things. They want to come back in and destroy what you got going now, or they want you to be upset that of what they got going, of what they pretending to have going, that you destroy what you got going anyway. That's what they trying to do. Their life consists of trying to make you, to trying to hurt you. That's all it is. Their life consists of trying to hurt you and others like you, if they can even get a hold. I don't think they can get a hold of anybody like you anymore. There's no more chosen coming in their life. No, they got their chance with a chosen, and they fumbled the bag. They fumbled the bag badly, because you was there and you was knowing they was fumbling the bag. The whole time you was there, you was watching. You was like, I hope they know they fumbling a wonderful person. Like, I hope they know when I actually leave, this is going to be bad on them. I hope they know that when it's actually done, their life is never going to be the same. You kept thinking this in their head while you was next to them, like, I hope they know this. I really hope they know, because I'm not dealing with this much longer. I'm not. And they were sitting there smiling because they kept thinking in their head that they had you. Oh, I had them. Oh, I wouldn't put it down. I put it down on them. They in love with this. That's really what they was thinking. They were so delusional. Like that was what only mattered. Like that's all that mattered to you or something. That's what they was thinking in their head, because it was all that mattered to them. Throwing it every which way to anybody. Anybody who would take it. While you at the crib, loving, trying to get the kids ready, doing everything you need to do to be the best person you can and have your kids grow up to be the best they can. Putting them in the best position that you can. They didn't care. They was just living my best life. So that was them. Every night was a party. And they thought getting away from you, it was going to be more of a party. But all they did was put the burdens on their back and added 10 times to the family. Here in the portraits. 10 times been there so long. He got pictures of himself, and he's in every family portrait with him. 10 times is a staple at the home. He's there. He ain't leaving. He trying, but he ain't leaving. He got pictures hanging up in the walls of the house. 10 times. This 10 times over here, he was with us, This 10 times jumping in the pool on the trip when we took the kids out. 10 times. Because 10 times ain't leaving. They ain't changing. 10 times they leaving. He just chilling, man. He got his suit tie on, too. Everywhere they go, he looking crisp. He looking nice. That boy fresh. He ain't going nowhere. Man, and it's like they wish he would leave, but he been there so long, they used to him. Because they ain't looking to change it. He ain't looking to leave. Because he can't. God like, you got to stay. Tell your woman to send you 2 more suits. You got to stay there till time. Or go out shopping, buy you a couple more, because you got to stay. They ain't learning no lessons. Lessons is just, it's going right over their head, because they don't want to learn. They learn the lesson, they just ain't applying it because they don't want to apply it, because they think they're weak. You're weak if they apply we apply this to our life. If we actually go and do what needs to be done, we're weak people. But they hate the fact that you've done all of the work, and they see that you elevate and you elevate. It's crazy how you can watch This is what's crazy to me. How they can watch you elevate being the way that you are and still continue to choose to stay the exact same way. It's really wild how they can still think the same way they think after watching you elevate, you know. And then even if they've learned any type of lesson, they're not applying the lesson. That's the whole deal of learning lessons. When you learn lessons, you learn the lessons to apply them to life. You don't learn lessons to keep doing the bad things. So when you do that, you learn the lesson, but you keep doing the bad things. You're just being a bad person. Because you know the lesson, you know what you're supposed to do, but you choose the bad side. You choose to not take accountability. You choose to lie. You choose to not love. You choose to act like you're a good person and you're not. You choose to pretend. So 10 times gotta stay. Because they ain't learning new lessons. They stuck right now. Because they would rather try to sneak their way back into your life than to actually try to even though you don't want nothing to do with them, they would rather sneak and to rather actually do the work on themselves to even try to get back in your life. They would rather just sneak because they don't want to look bad to them. They know in order to get back to you, they got to rip. I think I said this in a past video. They have to shed the skin. They have to rip off the skin. And that consists of them doing the work, actually going to the people, taking accountability for the lies and stuff they told, doing the actual work. And they know now at this time in your life, they can't sneak you like they used to in the background. Never have the conversation after they do something to you. Just hide for a week or two and then come back like nothing ever happened. They can't do that. They can't do that. And you were letting it go because of the kids. You don't do that no more. Because it's not good for your kids. Your kids need to see the truth. So they can apply truthful acts to their own life. They need to know how to act in these type of situations. They see you just pushing it to the side. They gonna grow up and push things to the side and be played the same way. No, you want your kids to see this, to see the truth and know what to go after and know that they don't need to have anybody in their life that's lying and cheating and doing all of this fake stuff. They need it. And people be trying to hide. No, let your kids see what they need to see. I don't say let them see the turmoil, but no, apply the truth to your kids so they can grow up the right way. They don't need to be shadowed and hid and coddled from the truth. No, they need to know what's going on. So then they can, no, I don't want no liar in my life. No, I don't want a cheater in my life. No, I don't want nobody who's sitting here arguing all the time, who leaves for a week or so and act like nothing ever happened and we don't ever get to talk about what they did to you because they just keep sweeping it under the rug and not talking, not communicating or acting like you harassing them when you try to communicate about it. No, not happening. Kick that person to the curb. Your kids need to know right now. You want your kids to learn right now. So they don't have to go through the stuff you had to go through. The lies and stuff, all of that. No, they see that you cutting that off right now, they're going to get to an age where they're going to be like, no, my dad, my mom used to show me, we don't need these type of people in my life. Bye. We pushing you to the side so I can develop these good traits right now so I don't have to go through that. Nope. I can develop these good habits right now so I don't have to go through a life full of turmoil, a life full of bad relationships where people want to pretend and fake you. Not happening. Not today. Not happening. So 10 times chilling at the crib. He can't make it. You can't make it back home, trying to go on vacation, but they ain't changing. This is straight from God. They ain't changing. They ain't changing. See, God God is mad at the way they treated you. It hurt God's heart the way they treated you because he sent you directly to them to help change their life. And they poo-pooed on you. They spit on you. They pushed you to the side like you wasn't nothing. And God, that hurt God's heart because they prayed for you and spit on you. Now they in the background trying to get you back because they know you was the best thing God has ever given to them. See, people out here just freely ruining their blessings and don't even know that blessings ain't the money. You got a gold mine sitting right in your living room if you know how to treat them. God sends people to help. You might have that person might be a gold mine sitting right there, and you don't know because you don't know how to treat them. You don't know how to treat them to unlock those gifts that you can be a part of too. If you find that person and they like, wow, check them because they might be wow. God might have sent that person. But you got to learn how to treat those people in your life. You got to learn how to love. Stop playing victim. Start taking accountability for the things you do wrong. Start growing. Start being a better person. Loving the right way. The correct way. Doing the shadow work to see the things that you need to work on. Work on those things. Extra things out that don't need to be there. And start growing. They don't want to do that. So 10 times going to stay. But that was my video, y'all. Hope you guys got a message out of it. 10 times cannot leave. He's stuck. He's stuck with him. So like, comment, and subscribe. People, throw something in the Cash App, please, guys. I'm not begging, but I'm begging. Help the channel to grow. And really, I just want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me, I like what's his name when he said give me the HBO special. I love that dude, man. Give me the special. I'm trying to get to 5 right now. $5,000. We trying to get to 5. We almost there. It's a midget. But I need you guys. I really do. I need you guys to continue to tell your people to come on the channel. Because we cooking over here. And sooner or later it's gonna be hot. Like fish grease. So guys, that was my video. I hope you guys continue to do the shadow work. Love yourself. Continue to work on yourself. I am here. I'm doing counseling as well. So anybody need that, try to get in touch with me through the channel somehow. I will counsel you. I am here for that. I keep telling people I am here for that, to help. Anything that has to do with helping the people, God's people, I am here for it. Continue to pray for me as I pray for you. Go on the short. I got a short that's saying I will pray for you. Tell me if you need prayer, and I will look at that short. Tell me what you need prayer for, or don't. Just tell me you simply need prayer. I will pray for you. Maybe even leave your name. It doesn't matter what you leave, but any way you want to get in touch, try through this channel. I will look at it and I will try to get in touch with you, and I will pray for you. We can do counseling. I have prices, but we can go over that when you hit me up. So it is what it is, guys. We're growing over here, and I thank you guys because it's because of you guys. We would not be able to grow if it wasn't for you guys. So let's grow, continue to grow. That was my video. I love you. Your boy Big 7. It's been good. I am gone.